grow your business and make more memories. And one of the big things that we're going to be focusing on for 2026 is Hey everyone, I'm Russ, and this is the Memory Makers Podcast, the show that helps you create amazing customer experiences and make more memories. And Memory Makers Podcast. There we go, Mike. Look at that. On the fly, we did a holiday one. Come on, we get bonus points for that. Happy holidays to all of you. No full official episode this week. However, I wanted to use this time to give you guys some cool stats and some fun things that we've learned over the years, or over this last year rather, and give you a little bit of a heads up on some new and groovy things that we're working on for the podcast. But first and foremost, thank you all so much for listening to this. And coming back from IAPA and having so many of you come up and mention the podcast, really excited that it's something that serves you and hopefully gives you some opportunities to grow your business and make more memories. And one of the big things that we're going to be focusing on for 2026 is a lot more operator interviews and some things that really move the needle from the financial perspective and the guest experience from more of their insights. But man, I'll tell you, Mike, and thank you for putting together some of these awesome stats. But over this last year, we've done 45 episodes. We've gotten to talk about so many different topics, obviously. But man, we're stupid lucky to get to do what we do, and I've enjoyed so much of it. But some cool things that we got from Spotify alone, our viewership was up 122%, which is absolutely incredible. And with listeners in over 18 countries. So Guten Tag or Konnichiwa or Bienvenidos. So, all of that. I'm trying to remember all of my foreign language lessons. But man, really excited that this is something that is getting the reach that it is. And we are a top 10 show for at least 50 of you that are out there, which is really neat. So thank you guys for listening. The podcast grew by more by 83% than other shows. And Spotify just gave us some really groovy stuff with that. We're going to leverage more of the data that they've given us, so that way we can also start to tailor and curate some content that we see that you guys are responding most organically to. And that's going to be a big part of more of our operator interviews, and tying that with financial performance and guest experience kind of metrics and things. So really, really cool. YouTube, we had over 7,000 views, totaling more than 850 hours of viewing, which is ridiculous. You should not be listening to us that much, but we appreciate you all the same. And Brooks Holt interview was our most popular. Can't blame you with his following and everything. Really grateful for that. And we're going to have Brooks on in 2026, and got a chance to talk with him recently, and holy cow, they are just doing some really neat stuff. So I'm excited to catch up with them. And one of our best episodes was covering how to open a family entertainment center and some of those key milestones. So again, looking at some of those most popular topics and what's really getting the needle moving for you guys, we'll also continue to do. But we also would love any direct feedback that you have for us as far as, hey, this is something that we should be talking about, or I'd love to come on and talk about this. We sharing's caring, and a rising tide raises all boats. So we are all about it. As far as other things that are coming up for the podcast, and as Mike and I are putting our heads together on some good things, some really neat thing is that we are going to be doing a whole new set, which is really cool. Putting our mad scientists to work and our design team to work to come up with some cool new backdrops. So if you're picky and you're going to miss the brick wall and the C-Dub logo in the background, don't worry. It's going to be pretty stinking awesome. I again just want to take this time to thank all of you again so much for everything that you've done to help make this podcast impactful and successful. And man, I have learned so much over this last year and 2 years of doing this. And so I can only hope that you guys are getting even a fraction of what I've been able to gain from talking with so many impactful folks and all of the groovy things that we get to do. So if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. We will appreciate that, and add you guys to our email list if you'd like to get in on that. But from us here, Mikey Mike on the ones and twos, as well as myself, Danny, and Armando, our whole Creative Works team, happy holidays. I hope you guys, in the chaos of the holiday season and this being such a busy time of year, really get to stay focused and diligent on this is where folks are coming to celebrate and escape in your venues, and that force for good that you guys have and the impact that will bring as those families are making memories. Yes, it can be chaotic, but make sure that the team's staying true to that North Star. And man, I wish you guys the best of luck going into 2026, getting bold, getting aggressive, trying new things, fixing those elements that bug us, so that way we can see some incredible performance and an amazing impact in our communities in 2026. If you have ideas for future episodes, be sure to hit us up on social media. We'll make sure that we take that. Big shout out to Mikey Mike on the ones and twos. Absolutely crushed it with even just the bloopers and the special effects and all of the extra things that make this ridiculously silly, but have a blast doing it. So thank you to all of you as well for this last year, and here's to a better 2026, and onward and upward, baby. Let's go and make some trouble out there.